All right, yo. We back. Overtime. Got interesting towards the end, and I appreciate
To say the least.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Appreciate Rob for that.
Yeah.
So today, man, we talked about some issues dealing with the Black Lives Matter movement, and talked about how the sports agencies or organizations have been kind of either pandering or doing a little bit too much or a little bit not enough at all. And I think all three of us kind of agreed.
Nope.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
I think
No,
all
actually,
three
we
of us-
did.
No, I think the three of us agreed and said that
We need more.
there's more that they can do. And I think I posed the question at the end, saying, why did it take so long for this type of action, this supposed action that they're trying to do?
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead, man.
I want to be totally honest with the audience.
Oh, hold on, let me let the audience know that if you're watching Facebook Live, you can go ahead, drop your comments, and during this segment, what we do is we actually read back the comments that you all put in throughout the show,
Yes.
and we, if
My
your
favorite part.
but most of you all attack Rob, so we definitely like to do that.
Yo,
We definitely like to talk about some of
Give
that.
me a
So.
best shot, dog.
Hey.
I come from the Andrew Wilkow
Hey,
school of
audience,
hard
our
knocks.
viewers, there we go. You heard him. You heard him. Best shot.
Nobody's
No, but I
scared.
want to be totally honest with you guys. When Colin Kaepernick, now this guy had just performed in the Super Bowl, right?
Who?
San Francisco, Colin Kaepernick.
He just performed in Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, 2 years
San
earlier.
Francisco 49ers, 2 years earlier, he had just, took the team to the Super Bowl.
2 years from the
Before he
time
started
that
standing.
Yeah,
or
Okay.
kneeling.
All right,
I'm
I'm about to
sorry.
say, let's get a timeline a little bit more accurate, because you said 2 years earlier.
Yeah,
than-
I'm not a 49ers fan, but
It was 2 years early though before the whole like kneeling controversy, right?
Right.
Was it 2 years or 2 or 3 years?
All right, you interrupted me.
I'm sorry, Robert.
With that being said,
Sorry, Robert. That's wait
Taste
for a
of your own
second.
medicine. Taste of
See.
your own medicine. All right, go
So
ahead.
to be honest, to be totally honest with everybody, I did not support Colin Kaepernick when he took that knee. At first, I did. I mean, I would be lying if I was to sit here and say I'm all with the black cause. I'm all with the Colin Kaepernick movement, the Black Lives Matter. Me and my brother, who knows me better than anybody besides my mother, we actually got into almost a fist fight over this.
This fight.
Yeah, because, even though Kaepernick's a half black, half white man, he still identifies as black. My brother says, well, how should a black man express himself if he can't take a knee on the sideline? And I told him, I said, well, that's disrespectful to the American flag, blah, 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 blah. So we got into it. So
Oh, my
when
bad.
he first came out, when Kaepernick first came out, I would be lying if I said I supported him 100%. And what I don't know what the hell the two of you clowns over there are laughing about, but it ain't funny.
See,
No,
How you go off
I'm
topic?
listening intently.
We're listening to
Continue.
you. Talk.
We're listening intently, Robert S. Waples. Come on, the second.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. That's all. I
Yeah.
didn't support him when he first came out. I see where he was coming from now.
I like how you
and
can.
it's funny because I was a cop at the time. You know what I mean? I was a police officer, so I still didn't see it because I didn't want to.
So
What
let me
was
ask you
it-
this.
what
Let me
was
ask
it
you-
if-
let me ask
oh,
you-
sorry,
let
go
me
ahead,
ask-
go
let me
ahead,
ask this
go ahead,
question.
Doc.
So we hear the conversation all the time. Oh, don't disrespect the flag. It's about the flag. And do you still think it's about the flag? Honestly?
No.
Okay. And can you tell us why you don't think it's about the flag?
I was going to ask
The
the same
only-
question.
Because
The
you
only
remember
reason-
because you just said at the beginning that you didn't support him because you he disrespected the flag and all this other stuff. But now you say you don't think it's about the flag. Can you please tell us how did you come to the conclusion to where you said it's no longer about the flag? And I understand why
Because
people
I looked deeper. And on the surface, the reason why I thought it was about the flag, just like 99% of the people who think that it is about the flag and disrespecting the soldiers, listen, we are those soldiers. You know what I'm saying? All of us are those soldiers. But I looked deeper. And so I was under the impression initially that it was about the flag because it was during the national anthem. During the national anthem, there's plenty of brothers in Vietnam that never made it home. Plenty of brothers in the Korean War that never made it home. You know what I mean? Guys from Iraq and Afghanistan and Honduras and all over Grenada and all that never made it home. And so therefore, when you take a knee and you do something during the national anthem that blankets everybody, no matter what color you are, we automatically take it as an offense. That's how I took it. But when I started to look deeper and I started to go into the UCR, which stands for Uniform Crime Reports, that the FBI collects from every police department every single month.
Right.
And then you start looking at the UCR reports, and you start looking at the .gov and the FBI.gov, and you start looking at the statistics. It goes deeper than that. So it's not about the flag. Just like NASCAR realized that the Confederate flag doesn't represent what the fuck they stand for.
Yeah.
Right.
NASCAR was started on bootlegging.
Yeah. Right.
They had to hop their cars up to outrun the cops. That's the reason why NASCAR, if you go back and look at their history, that's how NASCAR got started. Has nothing to do with the Confederate flag. Yeah. It's a whole bunch of fucking hillbillies that wanted to hold on to the past and bring it into something that they thought that black people had very little to do with.
Yeah.
And that's, so we're all made in God's image. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Rob, during the segment on the live episode, man, you had actually DZ Sham and Adrian Amos Sr. They all agree with you. They said, Rob, he's spot on. And I think, like I said, everybody on the panel agree with you. Khalida actually agreed with you.
Holy shit,
man, that's a first.
That's the toughest.
That's a first.
Holy cat ball.
That is a first.
What the hell?
Holy kitty nuts.
Whoa.
Khalida actually agreed with you.
Wow.
Carice Perry said it's black fishing. We haven't forgotten about Donald Sterling. You remember Donald Sterling?
Oh man, my lord.
I think he was the owner of the Clippers. Right?
Clippers, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They don't really care. They're just trying to ride the wave. And that's the point that I made earlier. It's like, all right, all these years, everybody's been silent. All these organizations have been silent, and all of a sudden, in the mix of a pandemic, where they're losing revenue, all of a sudden they care. I'm not buying a lot of that stuff.
I mean, the funny thing is, it's very interesting, right? Because now you're starting to see how like people that attack, certain players, whatever, that were supporting this, whatever, early on. You can kind of see now those people are like, they're going to go down as being on the wrong side of history now. You can really see this. Like people that attack LeBron, or attack Colin Kaepernick, or attack, and you can really see this now. It's really interesting. It's like, you guys were on the wrong side of history. And
but if I got enough money, I don't give a shit. And that's the problem.
But here's the thing. I would say this. We had Adrian Amos, safety from the Green Bay Packers on.
Adrian Amos, shout out
from the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, sir.
He
good luck this year, y'all.
And everybody know I'm a diehard Green Bay Packer fan. Everybody knows that.
So is my dad.
Boo.
The thing is, the Green Bay Packers actually took it a step further. They matched the players' donations to certain inner city organizations within Wisconsin, and I had messaged him, and I said, I respect that, because he even came out.
See, they put their ass where their mouth was.
Exactly, I respect that.
Exactly what they did.
It is not. But here's the thing: it's not the first time they've done it.
Then
it's the first time. It's the first time it's been made public,
and that's the problem.
And that's the problem that I have, is because now all this stuff is going on. Everything's being publicized.
Yeah.
When organizations like the Green Bay Packers have been doing this for years,
Yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens, for instance, Detroit Lions have been doing it. Chicago Bears have done stuff like this in the past.
Yeah.
I think.
They have against black on black crime. Chicago Bears have been doing a lot.
Right. So it's like, all right, all of a sudden this stuff is publicized, and now people are like, oh, these organizations are great. They're putting their mouth where the money is. Da 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 da. Yeah, but they've been doing it. But this pandemic and this whole publicizing of this movement has made them come out a little bit more and publicize what they're doing in the community. I've always been the type of person that if you're doing something for the community, it doesn't have to be publicized. No,
and we come from the same cloth. I think
the humbleness, right?
I give to charity every single year. Like I give to the what is it, CFC. Every single year, and
say to the point, the combined federal,
exactly.
That's actually how I met Ron.
The United
Doc,
Negro
actually.
College.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was working for Doc doing that. That's how I met Doc.
So I give to the CFC, the United Negro College. There's two charities that I give to, like crazy. Like you would look at me and say, Rob, really? Like you give how much money? I give to the United Negro College Fund and the Native American Indian college fund every single year. I split my donations between the two.
How much you give?
And
if you don't mind me asking.
I give a lot. I give enough.
I just want to ask you. Can I get some?
I give enough to get a plaque.
Can I? Okay.
I get a coffee mug, a T-shirt,
okay.
a plaque,
Create
a bumper sticker.
Create mine
Every single year. But see, as Sigma men, you know what I mean?
excluding Trent. We got to put that out there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
not
Trent, but it's Trent. It's nothing personal, but I don't want
Not
people
at
to think
all.
that.
Okay. Hey,
But-
respect. I respect
we're
y'all.
taught that we give back to our community, and that is what we are in the. Just like my dean told me. My dean told me we are in the giving back to the community business,
out, G.
not the entertainment business.
Shout out.
And so when we give to charity, we don't publicize that.
Right.
We just do it because it's here, it's in our heart. And so when you see like organizations like Green Bay and Detroit and Chicago, and they match dollar for dollar,
What the players
and they
put
do
up.
it, what the players put up,
Right.
And we all know that these guys make bank. You know what I mean? But look at the guy, like just like my man Shaq said. He said, "You're rich if you're cashing a multi-million-dollar paycheck.
right.
You're wealthy if you're the guy that wrote that check."
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's powerful. That's deep.
That's it.
That's deep. Hey man, Bonaventure said, Rob,
Man, they go.
what's your take on Black Lives Matter and Africans?
What's up, brother?
Does the
you're fine.
movement
Rob,
include
Rob.
Africans or non-Black Americans?
Rob,
That's that question's for you, Rob. Specifically, I'm not answering.
I ain't answer that either.
Then shut up, Trent. Shit. Give me a chance to think.
Why I gotta be
You're
Trent?
over here like Rob.
Robert
Robert
S. Waples in the second. Robert.
Sound like a
Robert.
damn- sound like a damn.
I'm like Gail King. Robert. Robert. Be careful now what you about to say, Robert.
No, Rob, for real. I'm gonna read it back to you, man. What's your take on Black Lives Matter and Africans? Does the movement include Africans or non-Black Americans? You want to take a minute to think about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna need.
right.
I'm gonna need a second.
Robert.
I'm not even gonna front. Like,
Carissa says they make their money on the talents of Black men. Yes, that's. I think,
yeah.
like I said, that's,
Oh, yeah.
When they start losing that money, think about it. Washington Redskins changed their name all of a sudden because they're losing money.
the
Because,
Washington football team.
Washington football team.
my bad. They changed.
Established
they
2020.
changed- Look. Here's the thing. Dan Snyder was adamant that he was not changing the name.
Man,
of
he
that
need
team.
to go.
Hold on. Here's the thing. He was adamant he was not changing the name of that team, right? And all of a sudden, because the pandemic came up, and all of a sudden, then he realized they're not going to make any money.
That's a hell of a motivator.
Nike pulled all of their merchandise
Yeah.
because Nike said, you know what, we stand with our Black Lives Matter movement protesters and people, but you know what, we got to look deeper. Redskins, we pulling that shit. And they did. And so now all of a sudden, the Redskins organization started losing money, and all of a sudden Dan Snyder reversed course
All about money. It's
and
all
says,
about money.
I gotta rethink about the name.
all about money.
I'll tell you, man.
They're not the only sponsors that Washington's running into problems with, but yeah, it's definitely an example. I mean, Pepsi. I got a friend of mine that is very high executive in the Pepsi organization.
Very high executive. Why he ain't sponsoring this show? I'm saying, man, come on, man. I told you
Because he's not
he-
over Pepsi. He's just an executive.
Well, you know what? Hey, he
he's a
said very
very-
high executive.
He's
That
a very
means
high
something.
executive. Pepsi is
Trent, that means something.
yes, and
See?
and do not be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, if the next time or the next couple of times you tune in and you see a Pepsi logo across the bottom of this.
Boy, I
joint.
tell you what,
Don't be surprised.
because they got a lot of work to
we
do
got
to cover their image when it comes to that Kendall Jenner mess they
We
did.
got a
Right,
waiting
look,
list
hey,
for
Rob.
this show right here. Comfortable being uncomfortable.
Kendall
We got
Jenner,
a waiting
man.
list
Rob.
of sponsors.
Rob, I tell you what, man, if you pull that Pepsi joint off, I will turn over the reins and let you run this show. I will let you run it.
That's not what
No,
I want.
actually, I
Hey,
won't.
I'll put it on all my social media accounts, and that's just one.
See, ladies and gentlemen, here's the real truth and power. Okay, the real truth and power is you don't have to flex when you don't have to. We all know who's in charge.
Oh. Okay, it got deep.
What?
He's saying
I'm
Robert S.
referring to
Waples
Pepsi.
is saying he's in charge.
No, when I say like who's in charge, I'm referring to Pepsi and the big sponsors.
Okay.
Not me. What the? I said no to when he said I'll let you run.
You don't wanna run the show,
Forget it.
man?
No, I don't want to run the show.
Nah, he don't want to run the show.
I would run it right into the ground. If we were on an airplane and the pilot had a heart attack, I'm the last motherfucker you want to put in the pilot seat. All right, I would fly that bitch right into the ground.
Khalida said Ron is reclaiming his time. That's when me and you got back and forth. I told you to be quiet while I was talking.
Boo.
Khalida don't, man. She don't like
don't
Rob.
like
So
me.
I think Trent,
I love it.
Trent, you were talking about the Confederate Daughters of America. I think it is, right?
United Daughters of the Confederacy.
Yeah, United Daughters of Confederacy. Malik A. Jenkins Bay said, "Not where they are. Look at their website." So I can't remember what it is that you said.
Oh, wait. What did he say? Because also Malik, what's up, man?
He said, "Not where they are. Look at their website."
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I agree 100% with Malik. They are still pushing that agenda as well. 100%. I agree with you.
Listen,
also, shout out to my man. That's my guy, man.
My philosophy is this, man. It's a free country. And a lot of people need to keep that in mind while we're going forward. I understand that the revolution is being televised right now. This is not. If my father was still alive right now, he would be absolutely beside himself with everything that we, and not even me, I'm talking about the younger generation, has accomplished so far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Khalida says, absolutely, it's possible. This plays into the very issues we have happening now with police, justice system, workplace, educational disparity, and the list goes on. And she's referring to
Rob.
Yeah, she's referring to the fact that the question of the week that we talked about, and she was saying that absolutely.
I'm sorry, what? Like I'm so zooted right now, man. Like,
Morgan.
I'm slizzard like a champ.
Morgan Williams says, yes, racism, bigotry, hatred is something that is taught. Children aren't just born feeling that, and it can be unlearned too. And it goes back to the
that's true.
It goes back to the example I gave you all.
I don't believe that.
No, it can 100% be taught.
Hold on.
I don't believe that.
Are you ready to argue? Let's get it.
Hold on, no, because
shout out to Morgan. What's up, Morgan?
I got to stop this because Rob, during the show, I gave an example of how it was learned and untaught at the same time.
Learned and untaught.
I mean, my bad. It was unlearned. It was learned and unlearned in the sense that the teammate that I had on the baseball field, whose father we later learned and found out that he was a racist and a bigot, but his son is not. Me and him still talk to this day. Completely cool. So you agreed with it during the show, but now you're saying you don't agree with that.
I can actually give an example as well.
I'm trying to figure out your where you're going with this because this goes back to my point that I made a couple weeks ago when I say that sometimes, bro, I think you don't realize what you say at one sense. And then you go,
man,
then you
don't analyze me. Analyze your goddamn cell phone. Don't analyze me.
Nah, man, I gotta analyze you because a lot of times, bro,
I tell people the most dangerous place in America is inside my head after dark.
Yeah. Well, no, it's all fucking day.
I agree.
So you talk about Joe Biden being senile, motherfucker.
We ain't talking about Joe Biden today.
No.
Leave Uncle Joe alone.
You're right. I don't want to
leave Uncle Joe. Leave creepy Uncle Joe alone, right?
Yeah, we don't want to bring Joe's senile ass up.
But how you gonna call him senile when you senile, motherfucker?
Yeah, but we don't want to bring
that up. I got an excuse.
We're trying to win an election.
He just crazy as shit.
We just trying to win. We trying to win an
election. And licking on the
about
back next to young girls.
Crystal, shout out to Crystal, man.
Crystal,
everybody love Crystal, man, on the show.
What's up, Crystal? Yo, you got my phone number, right?
He just did another face mask. Looking clean. Look at that.
You tried.
What?
You just tried. You just tried
to get the number.
You just trying to get the number.
No, I'm just. It's all respect. It's all love. It's all love.
Crystal, Crystal. For those of you who don't know, Crystal is a guest host of ours that comes on from time to time. Crystal said, "I don't agree that it's in a person's genetics whether they are racist or not, but it is taught from generation to generation." Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm with Rob. I disagree with that.
Let me
hold on. Let me add this. Khalida says being gay is not a choice, just as being straight is not a choice. Do you wake up one day and say I'm straight? No. So why would you wake up one day and say I'm gay?
Good point. All right, so let me go back to what I was saying. Khalida. Back to Crystal's point.
I don't know about
if that's the case, then why do people pay so much money for puppies and
talking about Crystal? This is back to Crystal's point.
Back to Crystal's point. Back to Crystal's point. Then why do bloodlines matter? Why do bloodlines matter so much? because genetic coding and genetic DNA and things that are learned and things that the genetic traits are passed down from generation to generation. So if they're passed down from generation to generation, both in dogs, both in horses, both in animals that matter that people are willing to pay top dollar for. I mean, their Seabiscuit is worth millions.
But you're talking about. I get
Yes,
what you're
human
saying.
beings are animals too.
I get what you're saying, but
And if you really want me to go back, I could go back and I could say George Washington Carver.
no, I get what you're saying. A very valid point. I just I think you alluded to it earlier.
Yeah.
It was that I'm not in the business or the science to understand DNA and genetics and all that stuff. So I can't sit here and say.
Because I'm very curious about that.
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
You're curious about a lot of things, Trent.
I'm curious. I am. We are really gonna get kicked out this show.
you know what? I'm done.
We gonna get kicked off this show, man. Why, Rob? We gonna get kicked off this show because of Rob, man. You know.
We ain't gonna be able to post.
I was just getting used to this, man. Dang,
Don't
Rob.
break your headphones, Rob.
Hey, Rob, man.
Don't break them now. They cost too much money.
Oh man.
All right, anyway,
I don't even know what I was saying, man. Dang, Rob.
Crystal said you can't compare being homosexual to being racist.
Wait, who did that? I'm curious.
Crystal said that.
No, I'm saying who compared that?
Rob did.
Rob, you compared that? I remember.
Being homosexual to racist.
Yeah, you have.
You can't compare homosexual to being black.
No, I agree. They're all separate movements. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Also, why did you do the whole
to
cool
walk
in the
up.
gang move?
I wish I knew which one was the drum thing, man, because I would have been like,
He did the whole cool in the gang move, right?
You need to put something in there for that. Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
We'll figure it out.
I gotta figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe.
There you go.
Hold on, let me say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob on his own other stuff. So,
Man, Rob gonna get us, man.
yeah. Khalida agreed with Crystal and said, "Yeah, you can't."
What else Khalida say? I'm curious because she be coming at Rob. I want to hear more about Khalida.
Carice replied to Crystal and said,
She don't like me.
You know, right? That's why.
"Many don't question why they have these feelings or of hatred and fears towards a certain people until they are able to dissect what they were taught as children."
It's an irrational fear. It's just like not liking snakes. You know what I mean? It's like not liking. You have a genetic predisposition towards something. If black people, are genetically predispositioned towards, certain things, superstition, for example, or educational difficulties, or whatever have you. From one generation to the next, then what makes you think that white people aren't subject to the same damn thing?
I'm with you, Rob. I agree with
But
you.
it's just not white people. I see. Here's the thing: we can't just say white people.
Oh no, I
it's
would
just
never
people
say
in
this.
general.
Just people in general.
Yeah.
Yes, just say
I
people
tell
in general.
people all the time, where I live right now is the most beautiful, and this is my moniker for where I live. All right,
We wouldn't know because you don't invite us over.
exactly, because I don't like people that look like you there.
See?
So this is.
Wait a minute.
this is-
So you like
this
people
is-
like Donald Trump?
We gotta bring it back.
You like the orange folks?
I like that.
He like people that got them tans.
No, I say it's the most
Fake
beautiful.
tans.
Where I live at is the most beautiful, miserable place on earth. If you could take Disneyland and drop it in the middle of Crystal Lakes Camp Jason, whatever the hell it is, horror movie.
So you live
Elm
in
Street.
Jersey? Sorry, my bad. Anybody
Yeah,
from
there
Jersey?
you go.
That's
There
a
you go.
close second
There
to
you go.
Jersey.
Hey,
Jersey's a shithole.
Hey, Carice said, of course, Rob eats chitlings.
Yeah, damn right. I love
What? No,
chitlins.
I love chitlins,
I
too.
love
She
chitlins.
spelled it. She spelled it out. Chitterlings.
Chitterling. I don't like chitterling.
Where's she
I don't
from?
like chitterling.
Where's she from?
I like
I'm
chitlins.
curious. Where's she from?
Yeah, where's she from?
Khalida actually agreed with me, and I think that's when we were talking about the doctor. Appreciate you, Khalida.
Khalida, you come on, Khalida.
Crystal says she's off a rocker. Erica D. Shout out to Erica D for the hospitality.
Erica,
Erica
yes.
said, who says she can't do that? Her religion is what drives her beliefs in other areas. Everybody else that doesn't know what they're talking about gets a platform. Why can't she?
That'd be awesome if I knew what the hell we were talking about.
We were talking about the doctor, the quack doctor.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
We're talking-
Read that one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. So it said,
like-
who says she can't do that? And what she's talking about is when I made the comment that she shouldn't mix her religion and beliefs with her scientific medical background and stuff like that, and put the image together. Because what that video shows, and if you look at the whole video, she spats out about the coronavirus, and then she starts spatting about the religious
Alien DNA.
alien DNA, demons, and all this other stuff. When I'm and what I was
You
saying,
getting run up in
what I was
raw
saying,
by a demon.
oh Lord. So what I was saying during the show is that she should not have mixed those messages together, because you're gonna have people who believe what she's saying on the religious aspect saying, all right, yeah, I agree with that, and just tune everything out that she's saying on the scientific aspect. And you're gonna have people on the scientific
I'm
aspect
sorry,
say,
I missed that part. Repeat that again.
yeah, scientific aspect, and say I agree with that, and then have them disagree with everything that she says on the religious aspect.
Incubus,
So what
succubus,
Erica was saying was, who
succubus.
says she can't do that? Her religion is what drives her beliefs in other areas. Everybody else that doesn't know what they're talking about gets a platform. So why can't she? And I'm not saying she can't get a platform.
Not saying that.
Obviously, in her videos that she has all over YouTube, once you search her, she just became famous now, but she has a platform, right? She has her own platform.
The thing
she
is,
has her videos.
She has her videos
where she's talking about these certain things when it talks about religion and all this other stuff. So
The thing is, she can say it's freedom of speech, right? She can go out and say whatever she wants. She can have her own platform. What's very important right now is for people to come out and dispute things that aren't facts, and other people that have their platforms to dispute the facts that she's not talking about, right? So she can say whatever she wants to say. She should not be banned for anything, and I disagree with those videos being banned off of YouTube and Facebook. That's wrong, right?
But she even said that if Facebook didn't put them back out, God was going to strike down on something like that.
Here's the thing.
That goes back to
say whatever she want to say.
She said if I dreamed
my
about
thing is,
a whole bunch of crazy shit.
But
I'm getting run up in by some
thing
damn demon
is-
with a dick 12 feet long. Like, what the hell? Like,
dang, Robert
Which
S.
is-
Waples the second. What are you talking about, man?
hey, that brings me to I'm gonna answer Brother Bonaventure's
Yeah, I was about to say
question
we got to
right
get
now.
back to that, but let's get back to that at the end, because
So we talking about
fucking keep hitting me and shit. Anyway,
you okay? You okay?
Carice said Rob is kind of on a roll today. I said the same shit.
Yeah,
'cause
he's feeling good today.
Thank
He
you.
didn't. Erica D said if it was a white doctor, would y'all listen? Just asking.
She was the only that doctor was the only black doctor that spoke. Everyone else that spoke was white.
Here's the thing. Doctor, and I think what it is a comparison.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my!
After liquor talking.
And we're here.
Are you sure?
And we're here.
I think it's a comparison between Dr. Fauci and her, right? And a lot of people said, when the first video dropped, everybody was like, "Oh, listen, she's telling truths, right?" God, all the black community supported her.
Wait, who said that?
Alien DNA.
What black community was supporting stuff?
Oh man, it was all over the social media.
Where?
When the
Black people were supporting what she was saying. The first video that came out.
The first video when it first came out,
they were excited.
They were like, "Y'all better listen."
Wait,
The
which video are we
government-
talking about? Did I miss
on
a
the steps,
video?
on the Capitol steps?
Word?
Yes. They were
Show
supporting
me
that
this. I'm
video,
curious.
and
I
they
wanna
were.
know.
Oh man, it was all over social media. Black, our brothers and sisters were going ham, talking about y'all better listen. The government is doing this, doing that, doing this, and doing that.
Was it because she was a sister?
Yes, and
hell
that's
yeah.
and I said that
For the same reason you voted for Obama.
Oh no,
Okay,
that's
see,
actually
now
not
hold
why.
on.
That's
Now,
not
see,
why.
you done started. You open this fucking can of
First
worms.
of all,
hold on.
First of all, don't bring King up in this.
Rob's theme music.
What, man? Hey,
Come on, man.
hey,
Come on, you can't come with that, Rob.
Hey.
Don't bring Barack. Don't bring Barrio into this.
That's the only reason why you voted for him.
How you know?
Not at
How
all.
you know?
Not at all.
Did you know me? Did you know me?
Not at all.
When I voted
I
for him?
voted for him because I'm a huge fan of universal health care, and I was okay.
There you go.
I also voted for him because
There you go.
he also supported the
Barack Obama was a
the
nobody
stimulus-
before the
this-
convention where he nominated, who's
So
the
we're
dude
not talking about that
in
right
Al Gore's
2004.
defense. He
Rob,
spoke.
we're not
I'm
talking
gonna
about
get you
that
right.
You're
In 2004, when
Nobody
he
even
said
knew
we're
Rob.
not
We're
black
not talking
about
America,
that right now, Rob.
we're not a
Give me that
white
bullshit.
America,
That's
we're
right.
the
Now-
we're
Give me
the
that
United
bullshit.
States of America,
Barack
and he was
Obama,
speaking
Barack
100%
Obama.
true.
Hey,
watch
He
this.
was
Watch this.
speaking
Watch this.
100%
Watch
true.
it. See, I just turned everybody's microphone just off just now. So that
Man, turn my back on, man. You right? No,
Dick.
you're
No,
not,
for real,
you're
man.
not gonna
Yeah,
come
yeah.
after Barack Obama right now out of nowhere, out the side of your neck. Okay,
Yo,
you're just not gonna
I'm like
do that
Randy
right now.
Orton,
Now I'm
RKO out of
gonna tell you
nowhere.
right now. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now because I'm with you. Because you know, there are things that you do not support Donald Trump with. And there are things that I did not support Barack Obama with, but you're not going to say that I just voted for Barack Obama because he was black. Now, yeah, that was 20%, but
9 out of 10 black people.
Man,
vote.
look, I gotta get through these
No,
comments,
that's
man. Y'all
not
talking
real
about this
stats.
vote.
Man, let me
Stop
tell you
giving
something.
fake
Let me
stats.
they're not fake stats. Let me ask you.
9 out
Let
of
me ask you
10
a
black
question.
people did not vote for Obama. just
9
because he was
out
black.
of 10 black people vote Democrat.
Don't-
Why are we so fucking proud?
That's
of
also not true. That
That
is
is
also
true.
not
Where'd you
true.
get that number
9
from?
out of 10.
Where'd you get that number from,
That's
bro?
not true.
Where'd you get
What
that
is it?
number
Rasmussen.
from? Rasmussen. All right, so what I want you to do.
Fake post. No,
What-
play. That's
no,
what
no,
Joe
no,
say. That's what
No,
Joe
no, no,
would
no,
say.
no, because he threw out a poll that he named that he knew.
The only poll that goes
So-
right wing, by the way.
After
my
the show.
God.
After
it's
the show.
never good enough. It's
After-
never good enough.
No, because you
9
anybody
out of 10.
anybody
Why are
will
we
tell
so
you
proud of that.
anybody will tell you who does research will tell you that you need to have more than one source of information. All right,
More than one.
So I need you to provide me 2 sources of information that supports your claim.
'Cause 9 out of
that
10 ain't
9 out of
correct.
10 Democrats support.
It ain't
not
correct.
9 out of 10 black people support Democrats, and I'll wait on that.
Did you know-
after
did you
after
It
the
ain't
show.
correct, bro.
Did you know that the Democrat Party, in order to retain power in the United States, needs at least 85% of the black vote
Okay,
in order to do
so
it?
the information that you're spewing out.
Yes.
Please tell me where you got that from,
Rasmussen.
and then have another supporting
Rasmussen.
document. Have another
Is that the
supporting
only poll?
source.
Is that the only poll?
have another supporting
Because
source.
you just said last weekend that you don't support the polls because they're skewed and they're wrong.
Okay,
So
right.
now you supporting the poll
Rob,
now?
Rob, so that's
No, no.
So,
Are you
no,
you're
right.
I want to answer that question. So now you supporting polls now because last weekend, back up. Because last weekend you didn't support polls. You were like, oh, they're fake. I don't support the polls.
They're not as fake as
Lord.
you are, but they're close.
No.
Why you keep pushing me back?
Move back because I want to see his face.
No, yeah.
But,
You
yo,
can't
Plug one and plug
move
two.
back. Because because you can't just you can't use a poll now. You are never allowed to use a poll on this show after what you said
Why, you
last
rotten
weekend.
bastard.
Yeah, what
How dare you?
But you did say that though, Rob.
Yeah.
you said
did
polls are
say that.
fake.
So now we don't want to talk about
no,
polls
stay-
because
back
they're
up, back-
in my
back-
favor.
You the one that said you don't support polls.
I'm
You
just
said that I
quoting
don't
back to you.
support polls. How can y'all sit up here and support polls when the polls lied about Hillary Clinton being in the lead and Trump won the election? Da 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 da. So you spewed out all this information about why you hated them, and now you're sitting up here talking about something. Yeah, this poll says this.
It's the truth. It's a fact.
Okay, so like I said, give me another source.
Okay, so are polls accurate then in your opinion?
Number one, I didn't know that I was going to be like absolutely
started
peer
this shit.
reviewed on a goddamn show.
You know,
But-
this
you
is
know that, man. You know that. You
This
know
is
that, man.
comfortable
Come on.
being uncomfortable. You
got
are
it.
going to be peer reviewed on
Please
this.
stop
on this
beating
joint.
up my table.
My bad.
This ain't your table. Oh,
This
is
D's
my table.
This D's table.
Why gotta
wait,
be?
no,
Oh,
no, I don't-
This is my table.
Yeah.
You talking about beating up your table? This is my table.
Stop beating up the table. Is that better?
Try to take ownership of my table.
I'll claim it in the name of.
Anyway, look, man, Rob.
I gotta think of an African tribe that I fucking.
Alfonso.
In the name of the Shawnee Nation on my mother's side.
Alfonso Maxwell says.
Dig a tribe from the South Sudan on my side, baby. Let's go.
Alfonso
there you
Maxwell said Rob definitely wows us every week. You gotta chill on pulling on the headphones, dude.
It happens.
He said
I wow you guys every week.
that's what Alfonso Maxwell said.
Hey, Alfonso, keep tuning in, bro.
Alfonso.
In support of our confession letters, Erica D said you didn't get any other letters. No. That was the only one we got.
She had to go there one.
Should we read that one
I
again?
tell you what. I tell you,
Should we read that one again?
Erica, write us a confession letter. That
Yeah.
you want us to read.
Oh,
so that way
nope.
we got something to read
Nope.
next week.
I don't want to.
Has Khalida said anything else about Rob?
Khalida.
I got haters.
Hey, a lot of people were talking about the letter. Carice said, Erica D said, there's nothing else to say next segment. like hurry up because there's nothing else to say about that. Carice Perry said, going to get messy. I think we passed that. Yep. DZ Sham said, to the streets. Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's the name again? DZ Sham?
DZ Sham.
Man, that's a bomb ass name.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Were you an E4 in the army?
Khalida said, you must know.
Sham.
You must know. You must you know him?
Sham?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I was just saying Sham because it's Sham Shield, E4, Army. Sham
Oh, yeah,
Shield.
yeah. I get what you're saying, but I thought you knew him.
Nah.
All right. Khalida said the letter is for another show, perhaps of a lower caliber.
Wait, I'm sorry. Whoa.
I won't say
another
that. I won't say that, but here's the thing. You know, we accept everything. We're going to joke about you. We're going to talk about you. Like when I made the comment about them being from West Virginia, because
Virginia.
she finds out that her boyfriend's actually her stepbrother.
Where your mother
Or third
your
cousin.
sister.
I don't know.
My boyfriend and sister is boring.
Carice says, "What kind of entanglement BS is this?"
Yeah,
that was good.
That's some straight up entanglement
that was
right
good.
there.
See,
That's
we
pure
hadn't-
Erica
entanglement.
D says, "Write him or her back and tell her that we accept new members at church every Sunday."
Oh, wow. Said we need the Lord.
My
Lord.
love and Christian experience. I got
bless
you.
you.
I got
man.
Bless you, my child.
you. Let's see, man.
Confession
that
every Sunday from 10 to 3.
Alfonso Maxwell speaking to Rob. Nothing wrong with being a Republican. Everything wrong with being a black Trump supporter.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
Yo, you know what? I
Alfonso.
consider that. I consider
Shout
that
out Alfonso.
passive aggressive backhanded compliment. That's what that was.
I'm sorry, what?
How?
Being a black.
He just said it's
When
Man,
he said there's
it's-
nothing wrong with being a black Republican, but being
Yeah.
a black Republican supporter.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a
that's
black
basically
Republican.
Like, hey,
So you-
it's nice to meet you, Mr. Black Republican.
So
but then
you-
it's like, hey,
Oh, fuck it,
it's
keep
nice
it.
to meet you, Mr. Black Republican supporter,
Trent's
or
drunk.
Trump
Hey,
supporter.
Rob, Trent is drunk.
Trent,
Trent is drunk.
I don't drink, man. This is water, bro.
you're a little underage to be drinking, ain't you? We can't have you drinking
So,
live.
hey,
on
hey,
television.
As far as I
hey,
know,
Rob, hey, Rob.
I'm actually older than Doc, so
Man, fuck you. Hey, Rob.
I'm not
Bruh.
the youngest on this show. Just so y'all aware of that. I'm older than you.
I know. You ain't got to tell everybody, motherfucker.
He just said I wasn't old enough to drink. So if I'm not old enough to drink, then Ron not old enough to drink. Correct?
Who, Rob?
No, Ron, Doc,
Oh.
Ronnie Mac, Ronald McDaniel Jr., Ronald Lorenzo McDaniel Jr.
He said Lorenzo. He put your whole government
I
out
know,
there.
right? Motherfucker.
You put your whole government name out there, man. That's terrible. Yo, dry snitching
Now, see,
ass.
look. Now, his catfish
Dry
ass,
snitching
we
over
can't
here.
put his information out there
Nope.
because he a catfish.
No,
So
sir.
he like, no. I changed my middle name last week.
I don't really live here. I live on the third Saturn, the third moon of Saturn and shit. I go back and forth every day. You taking
right,
them pigeons and
Carice.
chicken heads home with you.
Carice said Colin Kaepernick was encouraged by a vet to take a knee because he
Yep.
was initially sitting for the anthem.
He wasn't
There you go.
encouraged. He was advised.
Same thing.
Encouraged, the same damn thing.
No, it's not.
Encouraged, advised,
Advised.
same difference.
So if I'm thinking about building a space station,
Here we go.
and I come
Here
to
we
you
go.
and I say, hey, I forget what the hell I was
Exactly.
saying.
I was waiting. Khalida said,
Somebody else is drunk.
Hello. Alfonso Maxwell said, the whitest black guy I've ever seen. Talking about you, Rob. Let me take my headphones
said
off.
that?
Hold on.
Who said Alfonso said that?
Yeah, hold on.
Why
I
is
gotta-
Alfonso Khalida coming at Rob
I got
so hard?
Hold on. Let's hit the.
Man, you know what? Okay,
I'm done.
can I respond to Alfonso? Can I
$400 a bottle. You just made me spill my drink.
No,
Can I
man.
respond?
I'm gonna address Alfonso directly.
Can I address
Nah,
him first?
go ahead.
Rob, can I address him first, Rob?
No,
No, because this is in support of
nah,
you.
I got this, young bruh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
I got this. All right,
go ahead, King.
check it out. The whitest black person you ever met, or the whitest black person you ever seen, is Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This dude really pulled out the.
All right, so check it out. That's the whitest black dude you ever seen. Me? I'm not the whitest black dude you ever seen.
Okay, all right. So I thought you was going to go
thought you was
deep.
gonna
That's all
go
I
in.
got to say.
I thought you was going to go deep. Here's
That's all I got to say. But it hurts my heart.
Go ahead,
that
Trent.
you say
Yeah,
something
go
Can
ahead.
like
I
that.
say
Go ahead,
can I say
Yo,
something?
you got to admit, you got Alfonso Roberto, the whitest black dude you ever seen, the Carlton of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come
Nah,
on.
nah,
that,
man,
that
you
is yes.
You
No,
can't knock that.
I'm,
Yeah, you
I'm
got it,
with
you
you.
right.
I'm with you. I thought you was going to do some little something
hitting the
deep.
goddamn-
Oh,
I
you
keep
thought I was going to say something
I keep
controversial.
hitting, I
didn't
keep
you?
hitting something the table and it keeps reverberating. But my bad. But
Reverberating.
wait,
That's a $50 word for you, young buck.
that's the
Do
word.
you even know what that word means?
That's the word of the day.
Oh.
No,
What does he say?
here's the thing. When somebody, okay, so like respect to Alfonso, right? I don't want to say anything disrespectful to Alfonso. Like I don't know him, whatever. Thank you for listening, being a viewer, blah blah blah. But personally, I hate when somebody calls a black person the whitest black person. I can't stand that. Because I think, you know what I'm saying, that personally, is in my opinion is wrong, right? Because it's like, all right, like a person can have a differing view, can't be differing from what you know. Now all of a sudden now you white. I can't stand that, man.
He coming for Rob. He said Rob be talking out his ass.
Hey, I mean he do, he do, but I'm gonna support Rob on this whole whitest black thing. I don't
rap. Yo, who the fuck are you, man? Like real rap.
He coming. Look, but
he got mad.
He coming,
bro. You can't get mad at the fans, bro. Just take it, man.
Oh, I'm not mad. I just he said what did he say? What was the last joint he said?
He said what he said. Hold on. He said hold on. He said Rob be talking out his ass.
But you be listening now.
Man, if you hit me one more time, I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm gonna fart
right in your
ear.
Who you looking at? Somebody else you see? You okay, man?
See, it's closed-minded motherfuckers like you that I'm trying to reach. Real rap.
Who you talking to? You talking to me?
I'm talking to Alfonso Ribeira. Alfonso.
It's closed-minded cats like you that I'm trying to reach. You know what I mean? Like, if you really went back and researched the Republican Party, you'd change your entire stance if you had any intelligence. But it takes intelligence in order to realize when it is that you've been best.
So
When you run up against a cat like me,
I was supporting you there.
where I know where I stand and why I stand.
I was supporting you until you said that. Right.
Hold on. So I'm gonna throw the papers up. So you trying to say that me and Trent have lack of intelligence because we don't support the Republican Party?
No, I'm just saying that y'all part of the group think. Me, I'm not part of the group thing.
But I'm not part of the group thing.
How we a part of the group
thing? No, hold on. No, my turn.
How you insert yourself in a conversation between me and
No.
How you gonna have a conversation with somebody who ain't even here?
No, hold on. Stand by.
I'm waiting to see how you having that conversation because he ain't said nothing back. So I'm just trying to say,
Dr. Ron, stand by. Doctor, stand by.
Let me say what I gotta say, man. I'm trying to figure out because what he said was. He said that, you lack intelligence in a sense. Summarizing it, you said that you lack intelligence.
Don't summarize shit for me. Tell me what word for word.
No. I'm not going to say. No, you don't lack intelligence. I'm saying
okay.
You said that people lack intelligence if they don't agree or accept the Republican views in a sense. And I'm summarizing.
Oh man, I want to say something so bad.
No. I'm
listening.
You didn't already said what you said earlier. So if you ain't, if we get an email or a message back from Spotify or Apple say, hey, he can no longer be in y'all show, then we already got to make.
We already out the game. We might as well say whatever now because Rodney got us kicked off.
I'll be fishing in the Chesapeake Bay, y'all.
Rodney got us kicked off, but no, this is my turn to speak because Rob, let me look. First of all, Rob, me and you have had this conversation multiple times, right?
Not enough.
Not you right about that. But here's the thing, Rob. You said that we participate in groupthink. Now, we
do.
Now, are you saying yourself?
No, I'm talking about the black American population in general.
Okay. So then you're talking about yourself. So then, do you participate in groupthink when it comes to Republicanism?
No.
You just said that the black American populace does. So are you not a black American?
I'm a black American.
So then you participate in groupthink when it comes to whatever you believe, right?
No, I don't. You ever heard of outliers?
You're not an outlier, my dude. You are not an outlier. You are part.
Don't say it.
Wait a second.
No, I'm an outlier.
Wait a second. No. Wait. Hold on.
I'm not done speaking.
I am too.
I'm not done speaking, Rob. I am not done speaking. Because if you're going to call yourself an outlier, you cannot call yourself an outlier and you...
I'm not the only one.
No, you can't. No,
time out. No, Alfonso Maxwell said in response to who are you, he said, your daddy's son. Whoa, son. Yo, it's getting live. It's getting heavy. I don't know what's going on.
Can I finish?
I don't know what's going on.
Can I finish? Alfonso, them digs, they funny, but
Man, shut up, man, and
stand
finish
by.
what you was gonna say.
What I'm gonna say is right because you're calling yourself an outlier. You cannot call yourself an outlier when you participate in one particular group and ignore every other group. You're not an outlier.
There you go.
You are part of the groupthink of the Republican Party.
There you go.
Because I'm an outlier because I take.
Then why aren't there more black Republicans?
I'm not done, my dude. I'm not
then
done.
Why aren't there more black Republicans?
I'm not done speaking.
If I'm not an outlier,
I'm not done speaking.
then the entire Republican Party should be black.
Look, first of all, my dad is a black Republican. I know plenty of black Republicans.
Then your papa's an outlier.
You ain't no,
How is he
sir.
an outlier? Because
no.
Are you saying that because he doesn't go with the masses?
Exactly.
Well, that's not technically a
What are you
definition of
talking
outlier.
about?
What's the definition, Doc?
What are you talking about? The Republican Party is currently the mass right now. They run the White House. They run the Senate. There is a huge majority of Republicans, including black Republicans, and them dudes that be standing up behind Donald Trump talking about blacks for Trumps. There's a decent amount of y'all for you guys not to be called an outlier.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Y'all
Get y'all damn hands off of me because everybody keep pushing me.
I need you to sit back.
Stop touching me.
Because I need to
Hold on,
see this
stop,
shit.
stop.
Get your hands out my pocket.
Stop touching me. Y'all gonna quit touching me.
When he's in your shirt,
Everybody quit touching me.
I need you to sit back because I need to see
Hold on.
the motherfucker that I'm talking to.
No, I'm talking to you.
Scoot up.
I'm trying. No, we can't. We can't.
I can't scoop up.
The
Let's
table.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he also 6'6".
Yeah, there you go.
That brother-
There you go.
that brother's
Relax,
6'6".
man.
But because here's the thing. I'm saying like a person that's an outlier, right? Thinks outside of every single a box, right? That people try to put them in, right? You are currently putting yourself in a box by calling yourself a black Republican. I don't call myself
Calling myself?
That's
Cute.
You said you're a black Republican.
That's real cute.
What do you mean it's real cute? Are you a black
What,
Republican
are
or
you
not?
doubling down on that shit?
No. Answer my question.
Nigga, explain yourself.
Are
for
you
people-
Wait. I told you, man, we don't drop the N-bomb.
Fella, I need you
we
to
don't
keep
drop
talking.
the N-bomb, man. We don't drop the
Yeah.
N-bomb out here.
Okay, mute.
Keep talking, man.
Okay, so do you consider yourself a black Republican?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
We going back to the last week because when we asked him what office he ran for, we asked him what office he ran for. He went to the same shit last week. I don't know.
I'm just trying to get my. I'm just trying.
They don't want to learn nothing.
Hold on.
I'm trying to ask you the question and try to get to a point. Oh, he just Sean Hannity you. Anyway, what I'm saying is you have put yourself in a box because you call yourself a black Republican, right? Now, if you're going to call yourself an outlier, you cannot be all of a sudden, you can't say, well, I'm an outlier because you disagree with just the Democratic Party, but you agree with one particular party. Now, an outlier is a person that can say, I disagree with both parties, with every party, but I also agree with every other party or whatever. I can think outside of a particular political party and agree and disagree with them. A person that's an outlier is myself, because I agree with certain platforms and policies of the Republican Party, but I also disagree with certain platforms and policies of the Republican and Democratic Party. That's an outlier. An outlier. You're talking about groupthink. You're part of the groupthink of the Republican Party right now. You're not an outlier, my dude. Go ahead and unmute my dude. I'm curious.
Is it good for me?
I just want to say that Rob, you got some backup, some support from Justin Perry. He posted a Pew Research
Sade.
He posted a Pew Research link from 2018. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, Justin Perry is a member of a Sade unit.
2018. It's 2020.
All right. Well, it don't matter.
All I'm gonna say is that in most scholarly articles or anything like that, anything outside of 2 years or 2 years beyond,
18 is 2 years.
Well, it depends on what month it was published.
Well, you're just upset because of the fact that I had backup.
I'm not upset about anything.
And I would expect nothing less than my Sade brother.
What poll did he post?
It was a Pew Research to back up his claim about the
which claim? Because he makes a lot of them.
That the 9 out of 10, the 90%, the black people support the Democrats. But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this.
Let me see that.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this, Rob. That it depends on the actual date that the research was actually conducted and all this other stuff. So, if I go back and look at it and it's all for now, I'm gonna let you know next week.
I'm not denying the polls.
Hold on, you talked already.
If somebody's going to support the polls and
mute his microphone like you did
my bad.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So, all right. So, real rap. Number one, thanks, Justin. I
He oppressed you.
expect a Sade brother to back me up.
It's cool to have your friends to back you up.
Number one,
Oh, isn't that lovely?
for you to sit here and say that an outlier would disagree with both the status quo, which would be the Republican and Democrat side, and still have an opinion and have that opinion be relevant is basically null and void, for the simple fact that if you disagree with the Democrat and the Republican side, you have no opinion that matters to either one of those parties. So that would not make you an outlier. And an outlier is something that is an anomaly, something that sits out. And there is a book, by the way, that I encourage the Democrats, I encourage our audience to go out and buy, called Outliers.
By Michael Gladwell?
No.
Oh, okay, because that's I read that book.
Well, you read the wrong one.
So who's it by?
It's not Michael Gladwell.
It's by Donald Trump, probably.
It's by these nuts. So, so
You see what happens? You see what happens?
So what I'm saying
What book is it? I mean, if you're gonna give me some book, let me at least go back and read it and research it.
So, well, then go look it up. There's only so many books called Outliers. It's not hard. I'm sure you can read. So that being said, when I call myself an outlier, that is in my own sense of being an outlier as far as a black Republican. And I call myself an outlier in the current 21st century sense of being a black Democrat, because 9 out of 10 African Americans or 9 out of 10 black Americans in the United States, they vote for the Democrat Party. And that is a proven fact. And it's also a proven fact.
That is not a proven
not proven
fact.
It's a proven
man.
fact. Listen, I let y'all talk, so let me talk.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna call out fake
so
news.
I'm not
though.
done. I'm not done.
I'm calling
so
fake. It's a proven
the
fact by
Democrat
Fox
Party
News.
would lose control if they did not have 85% or more of the Democrat vote.
Bro, where you get that from?
Of the Democrat
Where did you
African
get
American vote.
Tell me where you get that
I
information
already explained it to
Okay.
you, Doc. If you wasn't already
You
on
told
the,
me-
if you
you
wasn't
told me
sipping the
one-
lean that was
you told
already
me-
in the
you told me-
glass,
you told
know
me
what I mean?
one
The liquid
source.
crack.
You told me one source.
I told you
You told
one
me one
source.
source. And it's been disputed by yourself on
But
this show.
but I'm
Their
not-
polls don't fucking matter. So give me a source that you actually you actually support.
I want to hear everything.
Until you do.
I want to hear everything you have to say.
You seem
but
pretty
don't use
upset.
polls.
No, I'm not- I don't
No,
get
no, no.
upset.
I want to hear everything you have to say, Rob. And I'm gonna mute myself, Rob, because I want to hear everything you have to say. But
Well, then shut the
no,
fuck
no,
up.
no,
Nah,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no.
Oh, come on, man.
But don't use
Aggressive.
polls. But don't use
Aggressive.
polls because you've
All
already
right.
disputed the polls last
But
weekend.
see,
Don't
that's-
use polls, bro.
All right. Well, then I don't want to use polls then. But it's an absolutely true. It's all right. Then that opens up the segue to this. Did you know that post-Civil War, 17 of the Congress and senators that were elected to the United States government, the United States federal government, 17 of them, the African Americans, they were all Republicans.
Yeah. All right. So look, let me tell you like this.
You
man.
ever heard of the Southern Strategy?
The Southern strategy is not true.
Oh my goodness. That's
Now
for
ask-
next week
now,
because I got so much information.
Ask me how.
We talk about
Because
this
I
next
was
week.
expecting you to say something like
Hey,
that.
I knew you were. That's why.
Damn right.
I knew.
The Southern strategy is a fucking lie.
Same thing that
so
Candace
go
Owens
ahead,
says.
Go ahead and open up that
Candace
can of
Owens
worms.
says.
We gonna talk
No,
about
I
the
don't
same
care
thing-
about Candace Owens.
That's
We're
the
talking
same
about
thing-
you and me
that's
right
the
here,
same thing that
right
Candace
now.
Owens says, whatever. Now,
What, man? What? We talking about you and me right here, right now.
Yo, that's
Go ahead and ask me how the Southern strategy is not true,
Bro,
and I'll
that's-
prove it to you.
that's your,
Because I know you learned it in
Wait,
eighth
wait.
grade social studies,
I didn't.
and I
Eighth
can
grade.
prove that
Why
it
you
wasn't
gotta say
true.
eighth
I wasn't
grade,
said
man?
didn't learn it. I didn't learn nothing in 8th grade.
I'm about to say,
Studies,
why you
first of
talking about
all.
our grade?
You heard it
man?
from his own mouth. He
I
didn't learn
did.
nothing.
I
in
grew
eighth
up.
grade.
But why you talking
I went
about
to
eighth
middle
grade?
school. I went to middle
You
school. in
talking about
Illinois.
8th grade? Why you talking about 8th grade social studies, man?
Because this is rudimentary shit.
Did you learn in 8th grade social studies?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You learned about the Southern Strategy
I
in
learned,
sure.
about
in 8th grade.
I learned all about the Southern strategy
In
because I was
8th grade.
going through. I was going through the Southern.
did you go to?
I was going through the debunk. I was going through the bullshit.
Say it one more time.
I was going through the bullshit.
What bullshit?
About the Southern strategy
In 8th grade.
while I was living the shit.
I just think that, you know.
Go ahead and ask me.
I know.
Go ahead,
No,
Doc.
I think you're lying because
Go ahead, Doc. Ask me.
no,
Ask me. I dare you.
Go
I'm
go
not
ahead.
I
asking.
dare you. Ask me.
I'm not asking you anything. I'm saying. So what I'm saying,
Why you Sean Hannity this dude, man? Why?
because he won't let me talk, so I had to cut his mic off.
Look
So
at
what-
him. Look at him.
Look at his face. What I want to say, Rob, is
beat both
Rob,
of us
you
down
can't.
for this.
Rob, you can't. You
gonna kill
can't. Remember a couple weeks ago, right? I think it was a couple weeks ago.
If you're attempting to embarrass me, I'm not going to let you do it.
It's not an attempt to embarrass you or anything like that.
No, of course
But
not, Rob.
what I'm trying to convey is that a lot of people like you and other people around that who spill out facts and stuff like this, they back up their facts by partial information, right? And what I was trying to convey to you a couple weeks ago, I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
You can't just bring small little tidbits of information or research to support your claim without actually understanding all the information that is available.
So what makes you think that I don't understand all the information?
I'm not saying that you don't.
Doctor.
I'm not saying that you don't. See, so that goes back to Carice Perry's point a couple weeks ago when she said
you memorized that name.
Yeah,
didn't
because it's always on here.
He's been waiting for me.
I'm just saying, no, real talk.
Yeah.
No, because it's on here all the time. And, and like I said, I go back and watch the shows to figure out what everybody says.
Am I being peer reviewed right now?
No, I'm not. You're not peer reviewed or anything.
Am
like
I
that.
in a thesis or a?
So what I'm saying to you is that what I was saying to you is that if you're gonna, and I said that to you a couple weeks ago, if you're gonna present some information, present all the information.
All right,
Then why don't you do the same?
Not
We
all
not-
the
we not
information.
all right.
Then why don't you do the same?
I do, but that's why I sit here and
Both
tell you.
of you are full of the exact same shit
Rob,
you're accusing me of.
How? Because
what
we
do you
sit
mean?
here and agree with you on certain aspects. You say, yeah, you're absolutely right.
So because you saw it on CNN, it makes it true?
No, absolutely
you
not.
want-
Because
you
you
want-
sit here and
you
say,
want- you
if
want
you
to
sit
argue-
here and say,
you
hold
want
on,
me to sit up here.
Let me stop both of y'all for a second, all right?
You want to
Because I'm gonna
argue.
tell you like this. All right, I told you that if you're gonna come
Why
on
you
this show,
upset?
no, I'm not upset. I told you if you're gonna get on this show, if you're gonna come on this show, I'm gonna respect the opinions and the views that you offer, but you better bring the facts. And if you don't bring the facts, I'm gonna let you. Hold on, stop for a second. If
said
you don't
9
bring
out
the
of 10.
facts, I'm gonna let you know. Trent's gonna let you know, and I want you to let us know if we don't bring the facts.
All right,
now
let me
hold
ask
on,
you
let me
one
stop.
question.
I ain't finished
When's the
talking.
last time you
I
turned to your
ain't
left and
finished
said that?
talking. I ain't finished talking. I ain't finished talking. But at the same time, I told you that if you say something I agree with, I'm gonna agree with you. And
Bullshit.
all this,
we just
all
did
last
earlier
episode,
today. We
did-
all
we
last
did
episode, we
That's
sat
not
here
what
and
he
agreed
said
with you.
last night.
Oh, what?
See what I'm talking about? I don't know what the
Huh?
I don't
You
know.
know goddamn well what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
it ain't no on no sexual shit.
No, what
we
you
had a
talking about?
conversation
And
last night.
I told okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
told you sometimes, yeah, at some point, you know,
Look
yeah,
at
we
it,
gotta
look
keep
at
it a
it.
little whatever. But at the same time, but you just fucked the show.
Guys,
Anyway,
I can agree.
did not.
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can agree.
Shut up, Trent. Nobody cares.
I have agreed. Man, Rob, I was about to get on your side.
Nah, I ain't done
But see what I'm
talking.
saying? But everybody can't get on your side
Listen.
because you so hostile because
I'm
somebody
not
don't agree with
hostile.
you. Bullshit. You look
You
at
just
look how
yell-
you
you
raise
just
your
yell,
voice.
bro.
You raise your voice.
Hold on, let me take my
when they
earphones.
can't- When they can't break your argument, then
Let me
they
take my
attack
headphones
you.
Who
off.
is
Let me take
they?
my headphones off.
Who is
real
they?
quick.
You.
That was loud.
Black people or
You.
or Democrats? Which one?
You.
But who is you?
You.
You who? I
Doc.
have a name.
You.
Okay. All right. So use that next
Doc
time.
and Trent.
All right. Yeah. Use it next time.
When they can't break your argument, they attack you.
Anyway,
remember
I'ma
this.
unleash-
Remember this when you're
Rob.
thinking about siding with a Republican.
Hey Trent, what you got to say, man? So hey, you know, it's a lot of things that's going on.
I didn't, Rob.
I don't know what's going on with Rob, man. Rob on another level. Rob on another level. Anyway,
You know what it is with Rob? No, unmute Rob because this ain't Fox News. Unmute Rob.
nah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the house.
Here's the thing. Look. I forgot what I was gonna say.
we got to hurry up.
The thing is with Rob, right? I agree with Rob on. I'm gonna give a crazy ass number like Rob. I agree with 75%
Spit it out.
that Rob says, right? I think me and Rob agree more than we disagree. I believe that, Rob. Do you believe that?
No.
Well, that's because there's something wrong with you. But anyway, but I think, here's the thing, right? I just think we have to get to a point where, and I'm speaking for myself, right? We have to get to a point where we can like pull out actual, if we're gonna say something regarding like polls or whatever, we have to make sure that we are correct, like accurate when we come to polls. Now, I got to be
know
better.
where I want to go.
'Cause 9 out of
I know
10
how I want to get there.
but 9 out of
and
10
it's
ain't
up to you as to whether or not you want to get on board with the facts and the truth or you want to continue believing the conspiracy and the bullshit that CNN and MSNBC puts out on a daily basis.
I don't like
the reason why
CNN
90% of every black person votes with the Democrat Party is because we've been subjected to the last 60 years of onslaught and bullshit from the fucking Democrat Party. And every single time that it comes to every 4 years and every 6 years, they show up and they promise you a whole bunch of bullshit, and then they tell you to kiss their ass after they get elected.
Yeah, I think
I agree 100% with
right
what you
now,
just said. I agree 100% with
say.
what you just said. I think the Democratic Party, they come to us whatever when they need our vote. I agree 100%.
And so does
with
the
what
Republican
you said.
Party. Look, it's been a great show, man, and we gotta wrap this joint up, man.
Me and Rob we're gonna hug after this. Just
No,
so
we're
y'all
going to
know.
fight, motherfucker.
Dang, no, I'm not fighting you. 6'6".
No,
big
Rob,
ass
you
dude.
need to
You'll
find
kill me.
Alfonso Maxwell, hit him up and see what's up, man, because he called you out plenty of times.
I'm not fighting Rob.
Call
Rob
me
a big
out.
dude.
I'm talking about Alfonso Maxwell.
Oh,
just
because
saying.
I ain't fighting Rob. Rob a big dude.
It's all love, fam.
Yo, man, check it out, man. We appreciate y'all looking in, man. Look, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. All you had to do is search at comfortable2uncomfortable.talk. Hit us up on YouTube. This video and some other snippets will be available very, very shortly. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search Comfortable Being Uncomfortable. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch y'all next week. Peace. Love, and happiness.